Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a everyday makeup look on this look that I just obviously did. So I wanted to kind of walk you guys through what I've been doing typically for my makeup routine. Just kind of a simple, clean, elevated skin look. I don't always want to wear super heavy makeup, so this is kind of my in-between when I'm not doing like a full glam, darker kind of look. I definitely use a lot of cream products and kind of just giving that dewy finish. I don't want to make this intro super long, so I'll just jump right into showing you how I got this makeup look. So first thing I'm going to do is take a chapstick. This is the brand The Naked Bee. I really like it. It's very similar to Burt's Bees. And this is in coconut and honey. So I just like to put that on. Usually if I'm doing a foundation, I will prime, but I'm going to just be doing this tinted moisturizer. This is a Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, oil-free. It does have SPF, so I actually just use my hands when I use the tinted. And I kind of only use this when I don't want like super full coverage. Kind of just put this all over. Usually to work, I don't do any kind of face makeup, but like I said, if I kind of want something, I'll put this on. Kind of a good in-between if you don't want to put on full foundation but want a little bit of color. It's actually getting a little dark for me because my tan is going away, but kind of still works. So then I hop right into my eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals palette. I really love this palette. When she came out with it, I was really excited because it was super cheap. I think it was like under 20 bucks, and it has, of course, all of the basic neutral shades you could ever need. So I usually kind of go in with a mix of these two nude colors and kind of set that in my crease, kind of as a transition. I keep my eyeshadow pretty simple. I just take a fluffier brush and go in with the warmer brown shade. It's called Booked. Kind of lay that right over top the same area, just to kind of warm it up a bit. And you can stop here, but I usually like to take something a little shimmery. So I'm gonna go in with Drippin' and kind of just lay that right on my lid. Sorry that the inside of this is really gross. I've obviously used it a lot. Then I just kind of blend everything out. Next, I take a like double-ended brush and I will go back in with that Booked shade and swipe it right underneath on my lash line. This just kind of deepen everything and blend it all together. Then I take the slightest bit of Boo Bear, which is the darker brown, and put a tiny bit on the outer corner. So once that's done, I actually take a lip brush and any kind of like bottle that has like a straight edge, and I take Boo Bear again and I kind of like draw my wing slightly with this eyeshadow. So just kind of like that. Doing a really soft like brown shade for a wing instead of course like dark black. I started doing this a little bit ago and I really like it, kind of just for a more natural look. And of course just connect that over your lid. And I usually do a little tiny bit in the inner corner, just kind of give a cat eye effect. Then I'm going to go back in with the lightest shade, Chic Happens. And I'll highlight my brow bone in my inner corner. Sorry, I'm kind of looking down at my mirror. So once you have that, I go in with my concealer. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Concealer, I think. Longwear concealer. This is actually pretty light for me, so this helps kind of balance out the moisturizer shade. So I'm going to put a little trail of dots right underneath my eyes and blend that out with a beauty blender. Not a ton of concealer, and then I will set it with a little bit of pressed powder. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte. I literally used this forever, and this one actually I think is broken as of like today. So I just broke it more. So I just take the tiniest bit and kind of set my under eye and dab it kind of everywhere, especially in my T-zone, just to kind of smooth things out a little bit. Next product I'm super excited for is the Merit Beauty Perfecting Complexion Stick. And this is in the color Tiger Eye. I was looking for a perfect like cream contour, and this has been absolutely amazing. What I do is I kind of just make a small line on either side. And I like to kind of dot the top of my head, below my chin, and then a thin line down my nose. So this applies super smooth, really nicely, and it's perfect for that kind of fresh, clean look. So I've really been enjoying this as a contour. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with a beauty blender. And I think the product is meant to be kind of like a mix between concealer and foundation. I can definitely see how the formula would apply really well for that. And like I said, I'm able to use it as a contour, so really, really cool. And it blends out really perfectly, kind of just gives like a natural, looks like your skin kind of look. So I really love this. It gives a perfect glow. Next, I'm going to take another Merit Beauty product. This is the Flush Balm. It's basically a cream blush, and this is in the color Beverly Hills. So I just kind of tap that on the apples of my cheeks So it gives a really nice color. I love the sheen that it has. Again, just kind of like lightweight, looks like your skin makeup. And I just kind of buff that out with a brush. So the glow that this gives is really pretty. I usually wear this, like I said, without even any face makeup. So you can just put this on your skin and it gives you a really natural and pretty glow. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. For mascara, I'm gonna be using this Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. Just do a few coats of that. Sometimes if I want to add a little bit more or dress it up a bit, I'll do like a small corner lash, but I'm just going out shopping into brunch today, so I don't need to do anything fancy. Next, I'm going to do my brows. Go ahead and comb those out. Then I use the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. I think this is the color Light. Yeah, so I think they have a different variation of this, but I've used this for a while now. It just comes with a little double-ended brush. And I take the powdery side and kind of do like a first carve out of my brows. I obviously don't have very thick brows, so I just kind of outline them where I can. Then I take the other end with the gel and focus that mainly on the tail end of my brow. And I bring it up a little bit towards the front, just kind of following the line of my eyebrow. I just realized I totally forgot bronzer, so I do like to lay a little bit of powder bronzer over my contour. This is actually a pressed powder, I believe, from Bite Beauty. Flexible coverage pressed powder in the color Deep 1. So again, it's kind of just like a warm bronzy shade. So I use this as a bronzer. So now that we're super bronzed, I'm going to go ahead and go in with a highlighter. I'm using the Morphe Dimension Effect Highlight Stick. This is the color Effect 2. I think that's the color. This is really pretty. It's kind of like a deeper highlight shade, really kind of like gold tones. So I put a little bit of that on the highlights of my cheeks, down my nose, kind of dabbing this in too. So really pretty, definitely adds to that glow. And lastly, for lips, I'm going to go in with two products. This is the Morphe Lip Crayon in TLC. So this is a little more pink than I usually like, but I used to have like a more nude colored one and I ran out of it, and then I think my sister bought me this one. So it's still really pretty, but I pretty much use this as a lip liner. Kind of helps draw and define my lips. And I kind of pull the color over the center just a little bit. And sometimes I do use a regular lip liner, but this one actually just goes on really smooth. And it's a little bit thicker, which I like. And next I'm going back in with a Merit product. Again, I really love these. They're just super smooth, super fresh. Definitely that whole clean makeup look, which is perfect. This is the shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil, and this is the color Naturel. So this is kind of like a lip gloss, but it definitely has some color to it. So just put a couple dabs, and it really is a perfect kind of rosy pink color. Gives a perfect flush to your lips. Last step is to just use a setting spray. This is the Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray. So I'm just going to spray a bit of that. And this is pretty much the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this makeup tutorial. Kind of just my typical everyday makeup look. Like I said, when I do want to do a little bit of something with a face makeup, but I really love how this looks. I've been doing it for a while now, and all of these products help give that kind of clean, elevated skin look. So that's everything for this makeup tutorial today. I hope you all enjoyed, and thanks for watching.